Hey friends, with Chaitra Navaratri just round the corner, I decided to do the Navadurgas using these paper plates. Welcome back to my channel, Mads World of Passion. Now I've taken paper plates which are 7 to 6 inches in diameter and I've used these images. These images are actually available on Pinterest. I took a printout, a black and white printout of these and traced them on these paper plates and I started coloring them. Now you can also use the same technique to do on the ceramic plates, but the only problem is you can't trace them. You'll have to either draw them or use some other way in which you can transfer the images on the ceramic plate and then start coloring them. Now here the reason why I did these Navdurgas was basically to teach my daughter, my little one, the importance of Navdurgas. Now here the first one that I've done is Shailaputri. Here what I've basically done is after coloring each of these Navdurgas, I added some, add-ons like, the beads and other things just to give that pop and that glitter on these paper plates, which was looking very elegant when I actually had them on the wall. Okay, now the second one that I'm doing here is Ma Brahmacharini. Now, what happens is basically every year we add colors on the wall. Every day, we all know there are different colors that we celebrate during Navratri. So, we decorate the home with that color. But most of the time, kids, they don't even know which is the goddess that we are celebrating on a particular day. So, when we make such artwork and display this on wall, and we keep telling our kids that this is Shailaputri, this is Brahmacharini. Now, here I'm doing the third one, that is Chandraganta, and then we have Kushmanda, Skandamata, Katyayini, Kalaratri, Mahagauri, and Siddhidatri. And when we tell them these are the now Durgas, yeah, 9 forms of Devi, Durga that we celebrate on these 9 days, the kids get to understand our rituals, our culture, and our traditions even better. And we all know Navratri marks Ma Durga's victory of the goddess over the demon Mahishasura, and it ends with Vijayadashmi, yeah, Dasara celebrations. The 10th and final day, what I've done is I've drawn the face of Durga. I've done a freehand drawing, so I've done that drawing and again on the paper plate, and I've colored them, which you'll see later in the end of this video. Now here the color options are totally up to you. However you want, you can color the goddess with colorful clothes. But the only thing that you need to make sure is the background is kept a little more darker in shade. Like here I've used a slightly brick color, reddish brick color as a backdrop. So you have to make sure you have a vibrant backdrop to the goddess that you're coloring. And most of the colored images are also available on the net, so you can take reference from them. But then the coloring of all of these is totally your choice. So I am not mentioning what colors I'm using here because I've just randomly used colors as per my choice. Here, after Ma Chandraganta and Ma Kushmanda, this one that I'm painting here is Ma Skanda Mata. Here I'm using a permanent marker pen to give the outline to the entire image, but you can use any pen of your choice. But the only thing is you will not be able to varnish it. If you're using any other pen, it could just spread, and the ink may just start to blot and you won't be able to varnish your finished the painting. So make sure you use a permanent marker if you want to varnish this, and it's always better to use a spray varnish for paper plates, and it has to be in a very little quantity because otherwise the paper plates might also get torn away. So ensure that you have a paper plate that is thick enough so that you can keep it also varnished and safe for a longer period of time. Now, if you people ask me how to keep these artwork or these paper plates safely in a place, you can actually keep them one on top of another. But only thing is, you need to make sure is you got to keep a butter paper or any such plain thin sheet of paper in between each of these paper plates before you mount them and keep it in a safe box. That is the way you can save them, and I ensure you I've tried this. I've done this a few days back, and I checked out on this. It is still in a good state. And do not press any of the paper plates on each other. Just use butter sheets in between these paper plates, and you can easily keep them in a very safe box for a very long period of time. Now, when you want to display this on the wall, now here after Skandamata, Katyayani, here that I'm painting is Kalaratri. Okay, now how do we stick this on the wall? I would not recommend you people to use any double-sided tape because it can easily tear away your paper plate. So it is always best to use masking tape on four sides of the paper plate before you stick them. You have to paste the masking tape in such a way that it sticks half on the paper plate and half it can be stuck on the wall. This makes your job very simple because it is easy to remove and it will not have any wear and tear on your paper plate. So this is a simple way in which you can um, you know place it on the wall and detach it and reuse it during the Navaratris. I have used the chalk paint in most of the cases here to paint them because it makes it very easy. The job becomes very simple and it's easy to use the spray paint as well. Now, most of the colors that I've used are from Itsy Bitsy. You can use my coupon code and get extra 5% discount on orders that you place on the Itsy Bitsy online purchases. I've provided the link, the reference link to the same in the description box, and also the code I've mentioned on the screen. So you can use them for your future purchases as well. So after painting Ma Kalaratri, Mahagauri and Siddhidatri, we come to the final and 10th day of Dasera, that is Vijayadashmi, for which I've painted the face of Ma Durga on this beautiful salsa red painted paper plate. Now here all the other colors that I'm highlighting again are all chalk paint that I'm using red, white, and golden colored pen, or even it can be done with paint. So I've used the paint here, but yes, you can use pen wherever you feel it's necessary. But only thing is, it should be a permanent marker pen, like the one that I'm using here. It's a golden colored permanent marker pen. So this completes our now or nine forms or the nine avatars of Ma Durga. As I mentioned earlier, I've used the masking tape to stick all of these on the wall, and this is how beautiful it was looking. I hope you all have liked this video. If you have liked this, then do not forget to like, share and comment, and do mention, and please support me by subscribing to my channel as well. Wish you all a very happy Navratri. See you all soon in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.